Nobody was sitting in those two seats, which, when was the last time you were on a plane and there you had two seats vacant like that? Nobody was sitting in those seats, which is really a miracle, because imagine what could have happened had someone been sitting right there. Anyway.
Okay, anyway, we could go on about that. We do have
it's
a lot going on in weather, too, though. So, yes, weather alert.
Yes, a KOIN 6 weather alert in place today, primarily for the high terrain of the Cascades. That's where we are talking about blizzard conditions. That means reduced visibility and wind speeds sustained at about 35 miles per hour or greater for more than about 3 hours. But that's not the only event happening this week. We've got several to break down. So the first event, that's going to be the strong winds right here in Portland that we expect to see later tonight, and that will take us into the start of the day tomorrow. The second event comes Wednesday morning with the potential for snow flurries in the Portland area. And the third event, an Arctic blast that could not only drop our temperatures below freezing, but also bring back the chance of snow just in time for the weekend. All is calm and pretty much quiet right now as the cloud coverage still remains over downtown Portland at this hour. 42 degrees. We've seen some of those light raindrops start to dry up as the winds now are out of the east-southeast at about 9 miles per hour. But we do have that potential for a hit-and-miss shower to take us well into the evening hours as we hold steady into the 40s. As our rain has already managed to pile up into the bucket at about 3/10 of an inch for the Portland area, about 3/4 of an inch out along the coastline. As everything continues to track its way from the west to the east, right now a bit of a lull through the I-5 corridor as far as the rain goes, and just about the same for the high terrain of the Cascades as we've put a bit of a pause on the active snow falling. But that does not mean that blizzard conditions are over, because it can also be a ground blizzard where all those gusty winds pick up all of those snowflakes that have freshly fallen. But right now, out towards the Portland area, picking up on just a stray raindrop or two. But if we look up in elevation, you can see a very wet camera there out towards the Mount Hood Meadows area with reduced visibility. That's where the blizzard warnings are in effect in the orange. The pink, that is where winter storm warning is in effect. And basically what this means is it will be snowy and travel will be tricky, especially as you go above about 4,000 feet or snow. As our snow forecast, a bit of a delay here as far as our accumulation goes, but nonetheless, you can see the numbers picking up on the realm of feet of snowfall as our winds right here in our very own backyard of Portland expecting to gust out of the south at nearly 40 miles per hour. They'll slow down as we work our way towards sunrise, but still 25 mile per hour wind gusts is nothing to look past, as heavy rain is accompanied by the gusty conditions. Those yellows and oranges a good indication of the wettest of the weather, but the blue, that's the snowfall that continues to fall over the high mountains. Now, I want to hone in on Portland itself. You'll notice the pink, a wintry mix, starts to approach the metro area by the time we get to late Tuesday night into Wednesday. That stays persistent. It's not going to be a full-blown snowstorm of any stretch. If anything, you might be lucky enough to catch maybe a snowflake or two. Now, in the most extreme scenario, Portland could see an inch and a half. Again, a lot of that lost due to melting. Salem anywhere from about 0 to 1. But if we look on the least snow scenario, you'll see a lot of zeros there, and this is now all the way through Wednesday evening. And if anything, again, Portland may be picking up on a snowflake or two. It's the Portland hills, the western hills, that have the potential to see maybe some of that start to accumulate over those grassy surfaces. But the big story is the big drop in our temperature. Daytime high Saturday struggling to climb above the freezing mark, well below the average of about 47 degrees for this time of year. And that's all due to this pocket of cold air diving its way further to the south, impacting the central plains. And you'll notice the Cascades protect us ever so slightly, but some models are showing those easterly winds coming out of the gorge, and you know what that means. Gusty conditions, but also seeing a big drop in the temperature. All right, absorb all of this. There's a lot going on here on our 7-day forecast. Expecting to see gusty conditions for the start of the day tomorrow. Temperatures slowly start to fall off as we work our way towards the week's end. And that's also where the snow potential starts to ramp back up again. So again, those spots are going to be Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, potentially seeing a bit of a wintry mix late Thursday into Friday, and then maybe a few isolated snow showers on Saturday with a high, yes, a daytime high of only 32 degrees.
Okay, yeah, winter cold finally arriving, huh?
That it is.
All right, thanks, Josh.
Yep.
Coming up, see the top behind